Hey everybody, BarrenDome here. Usually for ChallengeCraft, when I'm not live streaming, I like to just do short clips for the advancements. I like to edit the video footage down to just a couple minutes, since most of the setup is pretty boring stuff. This advancement, however, took me over 2.5 hours to complete, and I wanted to show you all the issues I went through and ultimately what I had to do to complete it. This advancement is the anti-gravity generator, where you bring a shulker into the overworld and let it give you the levitation effect. I knew this advancement was going to have a lot of setup and a major headache just for having to deal with the shulkers. Now starting off, my plan was to fly around in the end until I found an end city relatively close to an end portal gateway, because I didn't want to have to transport a shulker over thousands of blocks when I could easily just transport him through a portal. Luckily I found this end city right next to an end portal gateway. Next, I needed to get the shulkers into boats for easy transportation. Now getting the shulkers into boats was easy enough. Now being in a boat, you won't take fall damage if it falls from a great distance, like off the side of an end city. And once the shulker is in a boat, it can't shoot you when you're out of the boat. After securing all the end city shulkers and boats, I made a platform by the end portal gateway. That way I could use a piston to push the shulker into a boat through the portal. When moving the shulker through the portal, you have to use a piston to push blocks that then pushes the shulker boat through the end portal gateway. And my first time attempting to move the shulker through the portal, it died. I think because this shulker was in a battle with another shulker and it just taken too much damage. So on to attempt number 2. Now my second attempt at moving the shulker through the end portal gateway was successful. Now it was time to move it to the end portal. And this was easy enough with the shulker in a boat and using a piston to raise it up to the height of the end portal. But actually getting the shulker into the end portal was going to be a whole nother headache. And I knew once I broke the boat, the shulker was going to randomly teleport around, and I need to make sure that the shulker ended up on the center portal post so I could then use a piston to push the shulker into the portal, into the overworld. So I decided to slab the entire area around the portal, hoping that once I broke the boat, the shulker would teleport onto the center portal post, but it wouldn't. Plus, adding to the fun was the random times that I'd look at Endermen and suddenly get swarmed by them, so that was good times. Oh, someone's angry. Shit.
Run to the safe space. I guess that's good enough of a safe space.
Oh, I don't even know how I was looking at anybody. Finally, I decided to put the boat on top of the center post and then broke the boat, and the shulker teleported right to where I needed him. And since Coco Dog was online and he hadn't yet earned the advancement for blocking a shulker attack with a shield, he decided to get that. With that all out of the way, it was time to move the shulker into the overworld. Using the pistons to move the shulker into the overworld was easy enough though at this point. However, once I went through the end portal, I couldn't find the shulker. He was not at the village, and he wasn't at the world spawn point. Finally, Coco Dog suggested I headed to 00. And when I got to 00, there was the shulker in the water. Though I did get the anti-gravity advancement, I was more concerned with saving the shulker, which I was not able to do before it drowned. Though I did get the advancement, I wanted to keep a live shulker in the overworld for future advancement needs. So for my third attempt, everything went smoothly. Even for some reason this time the shulker teleported to the village instead of 00. So I was able to recapture the shulker and I placed him inside a house. And with that, I've completed probably one of the hardest advancements I've ever had to do. Just the setup and the amount of time and the numerous attempts I had to do. But it was all worth it in the end, now that I've got the shulker here. And he's going to be needed for the How Did We Get Here advancement, which I will be doing hopefully in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. With that, I want to thank you guys again for watching my videos. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll get right back to you. Catch you later.